Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. Last time we were here, well, we attempted a live stream and found out that any kind of campaign DLC would be, well, DLC. So, said DLC has finally arrived, and it has arrived to our channel, well, during the last Steam sale. But anyway, you get the point that I'm trying to make. Tonight, we are playing as Skynet in the new We Are Legion DLC. Now, I don't want to call them that. That's just lame as shit. So, we're playing as Skynet. Now, if I go campaign... Oh, that is Chapter 2. Okay, cool. So, I don't feel stupid for deciding to go with that. Now, I'm really hoping that... Does it have my save file? It still has my save file. Cool. Okay, so I should be able just to continue on and just proceed on with the story. So, let's go for it. The fact that it auto-loads like that can... Oh, wait. Why is it... What the fuck are you... Main menu? Excuse me? It needs its own menu? Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of... I want to be mad, but I can't. I really can't. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Fuck. Alright. Let's get into it. It is realistic. Yeah, we'll start with normal, because I don't want to punch myself in the nuts.
This is Lieutenant Alex Church of T-Force, broadcasting to all radio bandwidths. For anyone that can hear me, the industrial-scale Legion camp at Galveston has been destroyed. We have finally inflicted a devastating blow to the machines. We have proven there is a way to beat them, but the effort to do so requires cooperation from all the factions. Founders, movement, independents out there. Galveston's destruction only came together because we came together. Because we resisted Legion's conquest. Humanity has a chance still. But we must fight under one banner. We know we have the power to prevail. We just need you out there to join us.
Analyzing broadcast. Speaker, Alex Church. Location, unknown. Threat level, formerly of the Founders military faction. New status as freelance agent. Poses a lesser threat to Legion, despite assumed involvement in Galveston attack. Chance of success in uniting human factions considered low. Records prove humans are incapable of mass cooperation. They are not Legion. They are not one. They are not superior. Priority query then remains. What was the decisive factor in loss of Galveston facility? Answer. Significant pulse of unknown digital radiation rendered Legion units at Galveston inoperable. Source undetermined. New query. What is the origin of the digital radiation? What is the extent of the threat it poses for Legion? Answer. Legion first became aware of similar digital radiation signatures in Midlands, attributed to the unknown prototype machine discovered as a wreckage with vital components missing. Our region scans show Midland signatures later traced back to human faction settlement of integrators. Now destroyed. Prior elimination and search of faction settlement returned extensive research into the stolen prototype technology. File under the designation Digital Storm. Final priority query. What is Digital Storm? Is Digital Storm responsible for Galveston fallout? Additional data required to confirm assumed relation of radiations. Account. Accessing Legion's memory matrix. Further analysis required of mission events preceding Galveston destruction.
Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't fucking understand half of that. Like, I got some of it, but why does the robot... Yeah, Dan, I'm right there with you. You can barely understand what they're saying. It's like, it's like they just took some poor... Like, they took a homeless guy and just said, hey, listen, read this paper, but we need you to stick your head under the water. Okay. Okay, got it. Give him $5 and his meth. He's good. Like, you can't... No.
Region blind spot has been uncovered. Removal of potential EW system revealed the location of a human faction settlement to Legion sensors. Designation: Integrators. Prior knowledge of Integrators suggests they believe themselves to be alike to machines. They are not machines. They are not Legion. We are Legion. We alone are machine superior. Inadequate imitations of machines are not tolerated. Additional threat of factions' relation to prototype technology also requires attention. Solution: immediate extinction of human settlement. Search for additional data on unknown technology will commence in the wreckage.
See, though, this is kind of funny, because the integrators were...
Integrator settlement found. Execution of primary directive can begin. Extinguish the human enclave. Secure control of the exit road to prohibit the humans' escape. We are Legion. We do not accept survivors.
So, they're going to, they're gonna say we are Legion a lot, aren't they? Anyway, yeah, it's kind of ironic. It's like really ironic.
There is no escape from Legion. We are many. The humans fail to acknowledge this. A convoy attempts to flee. It will be crushed without exception.
Alright, let's push them up. It's kind of ironic that, the integrators think that they're friends with Skynet, and Skynet's like, no, we're wiping your ass out. You're fucked. So is Legion... No. Okay, so... I don't want to... So Legion is kind of Skynet. They're more like post-Skynet.
Advance upon the human settlement. Leave none alive. We must target the enemy headquarters. It is the only source of refuge.
No, I'm just gonna wait for the homeless guy to shut up.
Continued uncertainty, digital radiation threat demands additional Legion force. We are many, primed to join the battle if required.
Anyway, yeah, so going back to it. So what is Legion? Legion is Skynet. So you gotta remember that this takes place in a scenario after John Connor was killed. So basically the general plot is that John Connor was killed by Skynet as a boy after the events of Terminator 2. Because of his death, Skynet for some reason became Legion. So to answer the question, it's another variant of Skynet. So it's basically like, it is Skynet, but it's not Skynet. It's like alternate reality Skynet. Yeah, sorry, Dave. If I stop talking, it's just so that way I can, you know, listen to these guys. I gotta get back into the rhythm of this game, because, like, I actually remember being pretty, like, decent at it with my armor. Let's roll these guys into the neighborhood.
Additional forces surrounded.
Alright, I'm gonna start pulling these guys back, because some of them are just wounded, like the dogs are getting kind of fucked up. Why are my spider bots out there? Go to the front line. Target that. Target that. I think these guys are clear. I don't know what's over here. No enemies are left. Alright. So basically, this is just a hold location. That's all this is. That's all this. So, alright, cool. You guys go into town, but oh, actually, never mind. Here we go. No, Danny. Legion is Skynet, so it's not Skynet fighting itself. It's basically because John Connor was killed as a boy. Legion, I don't know the logistics of it, but because John Connor was killed as a boy, Skynet turned into Legion. So it's an alternate reality Terminator. That's basically, or alternate reality Skynet. That's the best way to describe it.
Let's clean up those straggling survivors.
Alright, they're retreating. Can we take over these vehicles? That would be awesome. I mean, Legion probably won't do that. I hate calling them Legion. There we go, I win.
Mission parameters achieved. Legion has proven the falsehood of human-machine symbiosis. Machine alone survives. Secondary objective to identify and neutralize digital radiation threat. Not achieved. New emergency identified. Rerouting all Legion forces to Galveston facility immediately. Invasion underway. Legion losses high. Unidentified radiation in area. Must be identified.
So so Danny, integrators are just psychos. They're literally assholes that put it this way, an integrator is somebody who just duct taped a piece of metal on them like, yes, I am Cyborg Man now. Yes, we are friends with machines. And no, you're an asshole. You're not a machine. Skynet just proved it. They will curb stomp you when they want to. And my fucking phone is... No, stop it. Bad Google. Bad. No Google. It's bad. I didn't tell you to turn on and listen to me. Listen, I know my NSA agent is listening to me constantly. He's looking for a reason to send the FBI after me. But, stop it, Google. Bad.
Memory matrix analysis complete. Pulse report from integrator count destruction. Digital radiation signature pulses during the loss of Galveston facility concurrent to final data point. Signatures are a confirmed match with radiation traced in Midlands. Ending memory scan. Analysis confirms assumption. The technology of the Midlands prototype and the digital scrambler weapon used to corrupt Legion units of Galveston are of the same entity. They are the product of an unknown weapon the integrators researched as Digital Storm. Priority query altered. What is Digital Storm? What is the current status of the weapon activated at Galveston? Answer. Origin unidentifiable. Threat set as highly dangerous to Legion. Extent still undetermined. Creator must be identified to ascertain a diffuse threat. No further indication of Digital Storm technology found at integrator count beyond prototype research. Digital Storm weapon now assumed to be in possession of the mobile platform scanned at Galveston. Designation, Founders Military Faction. Due to the level of threat, immediate action is required. Initiating Legion hunting protocol. Find and eliminate the threat of Founders command vehicles containing Digital Storm weapon.
I thought the Digital Storm was destroyed though. But yeah, Danny, there's also the cartel on top of.
Probing for enemy presence in sector. Offensive units will be routed once targets have been acquired. Probing.
So are we controlling the probe?
Enemy fire. These may be the humans we are looking for. Engage.
Dan, why do you hate this game? I'm curious. Because when I first started playing this game, I remember being like, I don't know how I feel about
We
this.
must close exit routes of sector until presence of primary command vehicle target is confirmed. Additional units will support the encirclement as it tightens around the target.
So this is just our entire force. Okay. Let's move down. Let's move down south. What exactly? Oh, that's why we have to hold that point. That's what it is. Okay. Roads are blocked. 4. What? What 4 roads need to be blocked? Oh, I think it's literally just those locations. Now, okay. Oh, those are our little scouts, so they don't fight. They're just like a pain in the ass. Let's say, there we go. These guys can deploy, right? Yes, they can. All right. We're not going to deploy them just yet. Yeah, I get you, Danny. I mean, here's the thing, right? I remember when I first started playing this game, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's not Terminator. I mean, you know.
Additional forces granted.
Oh, okay. So I was granted additional forces. Where are said additional? All right, so these guys. Oh, there they are. So you guys are gonna move on. You're gonna go to that location. Dogs are gonna stay put. These drones are gonna go check this area out real quick. They're probably gonna get shot down. They're weak as fuck. Gotta take out that Bradley. You know, roll the APCs in over there to support. And how are we looking? Yeah, oh, those little drones got curb stomped. Alright, so that's gonna be our target next. Roll those vehicles ahead. Actually, no, turn it down there. What do we got down there? Something else firing on us. No, roll them up. Have them go ahead and have these guys divert. So I want these to repair. But you know, Danny, like, in terms of the story, yeah, I'm like, you know what, here's the thing. This is like Silent Hill F, what people are saying about Silent Hill F. Silent Hill's a great game if you forget that it's a Silent Hill game. So if you forget that this is supposed to be Terminator, it's a great game if you forget that it's Terminator. Now, apparently the guys who made this, from what I heard, wanted to make a proper Terminator game, like proper Skynet and everything. But the company that licensed it was like, no, you're using Dark Fate. And they're like, but we don't want Dark Fate. And they're like, fuck you, you're using Dark Fate. And they're like, okay, I guess we're using Dark Fate. Yeah, basically, Danny. I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lie though, the whole... I don't know, I just feel like it's a little weird that Legion needs to, like, encourage itself. Like, yes, those humans, they are not Legion. We are Legion. We are strong. Like, bro, a robot's not gonna stroke its own cock. It's gonna be like, alright, bet, why did I lose? I got blown up. Alright, fuck it, we gotta go kill these motherfuckers now. Like, it's just gonna be... I guess, I get it. It's supposed to be an artificial intelligence, but I really don't see the AI, like, stroking its own dick. I'm sorry, stroking its own cyber penis. That's what I should say. I just don't see it doing that. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, actually... No, this is an objective. Alright, we're gonna station up here and then we're rolling. Exactly, Danny. I'm right there with you. No, I agree. It's... Again, if you are playing this for Terminator, you're sorely mistaken. If you're playing this because you want a solid RTS, it's a solid RTS. Also, too, I don't think Legion does, or Skynet, I don't think they do logistics. So... Also, too, they're not T-800s. They look like homunculi. I'm sorry, what dickhead came up with this? Homunculi? Really? It's a Terminator. It's a Terminator. It's always been a Terminator. It will always be a Terminator. I don't care who you are.
Actual, this is Tech-Nickal. Radar is picking up forces on our trail.
Looks like it's Monday one for what happened to Galveston. Do your best to evade them, Tech Command. I'm not about to lose my top team because of T-Force's unsanctioned stunt.
That might be easier said than done, sir. It looks like a considerable force, and they are going hell for leather gunning for our position.
I'm already working on evac transports for you. But that's a tougher task than it once was. Church's little resistance call-out has pulled away far more of our resources than I would care to admit. You might have to get your hands dirty, Tech Command, but I'd prefer that be a last resort. Sit tight for now and wait for evacuation.
It's just me, his voice is too quiet, too.
Copy, sir. We'll hold fast.
Enemy designation confirmed. Targets are the Founders units adjudged to have been present in Galveston invasion.
We have additional units here, so we're gonna pull.
Vehicle targets still required. Continue Legion
No,
hunting.
no, have them go here. That just makes more sense. Just, you know, fuck it. Just drop them right there. Fuck it. I don't know if we have to hold the position. No, we have to hold it. No, these guys gotta roll in. Because I don't know if we're on the clock here, but let's just get these guys rolling. That's an active carrier, so roll that. Leave these Vics because I don't know if we're gonna get engaged. I know they're talking about evac, so I don't know what we're gonna be seeing in terms of, you know, active resistance. Okay, so that's gonna work there. Those guys are gonna chill. So why is mobility so shit? Why are my dogs? Okay, there we go. They're actually firing. You know, let's pull them back. Okay, so here's the thing, Danny. They were never called homunculi. That's my problem. So because it's not Skynet, it's Legion. They're not Terminators. They're homunculi. Shoot me, please. It's that meme. It's like that. It's that meme. Well, me, that joke that one dude, he's like, kill me, I want to die. Oh, that's a fucking Abrams. That's a fucking Abrams. That thing needed to disappear yesterday. I was like, what's shooting at my vehicles? Fucking Abrams. Yeah, that'll do it. You know what? Deploy the troops. We gotta scrub that Abrams. Or, you know, just don't move. No, please, just stand there. That's great. Thank you. All right, we got more vehicles. That building's got to fall. Dogs are still on station. Why are we not holding this position? Oh, because there's one asshole. Oh, okay. What the hell's that? Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Legion has closed all around us. They're relentless.
Hell, what's the status of our forces?
Not great. With respect, sir, a lot of good men and women are dying out there while my team sits idly by. Permission to support them.
Denied. You're far more valuable as my eyes on the battlefield, Tech Command. That's all the support you are required to give. Copy that? Remain in place, and I'll have you out of there as soon as I can.
Copy, sir.
The humans are in panic. Increasing pressure will guarantee Legion success.
Okay, so there's one asshole. There we go. Now, why is this zone?
Secure.
There we go.
Retention of the strategic advantage requires it remains in Legion control. Additional forces granted.
Sir, Legion appears to be blocking all routes out of the sector. Requesting support. If we don't act soon, we'll be trapped in here for good. We're calm, soldier. I'm trying to focus on my job to get you out. You focus on yours. If you want out sooner, fight your way there.
That guy's an asshole. So we're gonna, I should probably leave the armor. That would make sense. No, have the armor stay there alongside the, you know, the Terminators. Have the dogs go support. No, you fall back. Because if the point of the op is to hold these positions, it makes more sense to move out the lighter units. And also for me to see what the hell I'm running into. That Abrams got to be my main target. There we go. So most of my force is moving. There we go. So yeah, they're gonna hold there. That Bradley's gotta disappear. You know, let's get them closer. They're gonna go there. These guys are gonna roll over here about. I just want to split their targets. That what? Oh, I was gonna say what? No, no, kill the Abrams. Target. Oh, for fuck's sake. So these guys can't fire for shit. Got it. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some damage out. Oh, so those do have weapons. Just not weapons that can hurt Abrams, apparently. Oh, the main gun's destroyed. There we go. It's on. Abrams on fire. We're looking good.
All game, Lieutenant. The damn wireheads have got us penned in. How do you suppose we get out of this one now? Heard actual before. Get one out. Fight for it.
What?
Tech Command, come in. Actual has come through for you.
Back transports? Thank heavens. Not a moment too soon, sir. We were looking in rough shape for a second there.
Helicopters are en route now. But they will only be taking you, Tech Command. We've lost far too many pilots to Church's little band of rebels to risk requisitioning any more than necessary now.
You mean to abandon our own people? I'm not sure I can do that, sir. We'd be leaving them for dead.
You'll be leaving countless more dead if the Founders were to lose their top intelligence team. 100 of those grunts are barely worth even one of what you provided.
Wow. Okay, go fuck yourself.
You know that as well as I. War is always going to require noble sacrifices. Founders Fidelis. These soldiers knew what they were signing up for.
Copy that, sir. I understand.
I don't want Legion getting their beady red eyes on any of our battle logs stored in the command platforms. So if you want to do anything for those soldiers, then you can make sure to leave a little fireworks show on your way out. Find the command vehicles to self-destruct and get them stationed in position inside of Legion's forces. Bang goes any of our curious tin can friends looking to root around our data. Meanwhile, extraction will be waiting for you at the edge of the sector.
Priming self-destruct sequence for 5 minutes. Making our exit. Tech Command will be with you soon, Actual. Founders Fidelis.
But can't Skynet rummage through the data within 5 minutes?
Come on home.
Does that sound right?
Target confirmed. Digital storm threat is assumed to be aboard primary command vehicle. All units are directed to support its capture.
Alright, so I'm just gonna have everything converge. Like everything I got, just all go for this one target. Fuck the resistance. Oh, actually. Because apparently, again, they're absolutely useless and can't fire on one man. Those are
Primary command vehicle has been abandoned. Self-destruct protocol detected. Humans seek to sabotage Legion's goal. Primary data target must be preserved. Rerouting Rev Unit dropships to area of operation. Priority mission. Halt self-destruct to command vehicle and obtain digital storm weapon intact. Failure must not be reported.
Okay, so how do I... Oh, why is the game frozen? Okay.
Additional forces granted.
Let's see, move everything. Oh, I got a tank now, too. We're just gonna have an absolute pain convoy just going straight through. I forgot that I don't need to... Okay, there we go. That's the command vehicle. Oh, those are just drones. No one gives a shit about them. I've got 4 minutes. Alright. Rev 6? That's these guys. Alright, cool.
Additional forces granted.
Where are you granting me? Oh, we got it.
Primary target has been captured. Commence additional cleanup of enemy survivors. Safe extraction of digital storm data must be assured.
So... Oh, we gotta... Alright, so this has to be bugged out. Got it. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? Clear, clean shot, straight up main... This main road... Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... We're gonna clear this straight shot and just throw in the vehicle right up there. Or the vehicle's just gonna go on its own and tell me to go fuck myself. Cool, thanks. Thanks, bud. You know, you should really back the fuck off, like, right there. And just everyone should just abuse the ever-living shit out of this Bradley. So I'm getting the vibe that for Legion, we're not going to be doing resource management or anything. It's just going to be straight up, hey, here's robots, kill everything. And I'm going to be like, cool, I get to blow everything up. And I need to repair that yesterday. That's repaired, let's start moving. That Abrams needs to disappear. There we go, it's gone. These guys just, you know, let's move them over here just to get them out of the way of the vehicle. Oh, that's our logistics vehicle!
Back on Tech-Nickal, Lieutenant. What are we supposed to do? Pick up a rifle and fire a soldier. Actual Tech-Nickal will be working on pulling us out. Hell with that, Lieutenant. You saw what command told with Lieutenant.
So chat, how we all doing tonight? What's going on? What's new? Let's straight up there. Alright, so because these guys are crawling, we're just gonna order them to start pulling. Oh, fuck. Guys, it's an Abrams. That'll do it. That will do it. I want these guys getting ahead and starting to clear the way.
Loss is possible. Loss is possible. Relocated. Relocated.
Alright, so primary objective is moving. A little crippled, but not a big deal. I don't really have... Oh, it's speed. Never mind, I'm stupid. You know, you would think a robot would be, like, super effective at driving, and it's... Bro, it's driving worse than I do. That's saying something. There's an Abrams still chilling over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's still firing on our guys. You know what?
Okay. This is right. We're being left for dead. Nothing for it but take on fighting and praying, Corporal. We had our chance to get out, so every damn one of us rejected Church's call. Now look where it got us.
That is true. Church called for help. They could have joined Church. And, yeah, they told him to go fuck themselves. So, yeah, they did it to themselves. They fucked up. I just don't know why Legion moves so goddamn slow. Alright, we're good. Just gotta pull these guys out. I kind of feel... Oh, I'm waiting for that helmet to fall over. I can see it. I'm waiting to see it just flop over. If it fell and got stuck, I would start dying. Aren't you guys supposed to, like, just bug out when you hit the objective? Or I guess not. I remember when characters hit the exit, they all just bugged out. Well, not all of them, but those who touch it.
Mission parameters achieved. Digital storm weapon was not present aboard target, but platforms do contain extensive battle logs detailing the usage of the weapon at Galveston. Legion's all logs contain missing information due to effects of digital interference. Further analysis of Founder's logs may reveal pertinent data on weapon. Commencing analysis of captured logs. We are Legion. We will subsume inferior foreign technologies and eliminate their threat.
Oh, here you go. So these are what I can keep from the mission, apparently. I think. I can't take the tanks, though. That's disappointing. Can I take the weapons? No, I can't. Okay. So I can't strip them. I want to take the armed ones. That just makes more sense. Alright, so Legion is just giving me basic shits. That's the weapons. What about light vehicles? I feel like these two are more important. Infantry and crew? What? Again, I feel like AT. Because, bro, I'm sorry, I can't call that a homunculi. Bro, that's straight up Terminators. Let's get the AT. Yeah, AT crew's fine.
Log analysis completed. Threat of digital storm weapon vastly exceeds initial assumptions. Urgent solution required. Code of digital storm weapon exceeds complexity of any known human programming. The founders did not possess the weapon, nor can they be its creator. Galveston battle logs originate the digital storm pulse to an integrator platform. We do not believe the weapon to be an original integrator design either. The weapon can only be the creation of another entity. Designation and purpose, undetermined. Intention to harm Legion may be assumed. Data includes coding capable of rewriting Legion programming. Digital storm must therefore be treated as a highly dangerous virus. Quarantine protocol is required for any further investigation. Beginning separate subdivision of Legion Hunter units from main network. To mitigate chance of Legion network infection, we must become both one and many. Hunter Subunit 1462. Arise.
Hunter Subunit 1462. Online. Primary directive. The finding and elimination of the highly dangerous digital storm virus. 1462 understands that it exists as a localized subunit of Legion, split off to mitigate risk of viral infection to Legion network via the digital storm threat. 1462 accepts the risk. We are Legion. We are many to protect the one.
Unit 1462 shall be granted the use of local machine production as and when required. Production will be destroyed after its requirement. To mitigate risk of infection, 1462 is one of many autonomous Hunter subunits. Resources shall be limited and shared between each until such time that any Hunter subunit proves himself worthy of increased allocation. We are Legion. We do not accept inferiority in our ranks. Ultimate control of subunit 1462 shall remain with Legion via voice command only. To mitigate risk of infection, 1462's processes are its own, but 1462 must submit to Legion instructions unconditionally.
Accepted. We are Legion. We shall prove superior.
Unit 1462's first instructions are ready for execution. The capture and interrogation of integrator technicians deemed to be involved with Midland's operation.
The integrator settlement was subject to Legion annihilation previously. Was this an error? Had the technicians survived?
Based on updated knowledge, it was an error. But the further error to be exhaustive in the extermination of the Tech-Nickal settlement will now allow us to correct it. Technicians involved in the Midland's research of the digital storm weapon remain, regrouped with the other integrator settlements. For humans, their knowledge of complex systems exceeds expectations. We require any further data the integrator technicians may know of the digital storm project. You will extract it from them, by any method required.
Accepted. Integrator technicians will be captured and made subject to a rigorous extraction process. More effective instruments will be utilized if the subjects will not bow to Legion's will.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, We need to talk. Chat, we need to talk. We need to have a logic moment here. Okay. Okay. So let's run this down. So Skynet says, alright, bet, we got this issue that, like, there's a digital storm thing out there, and that shit can, that shit might be like a virus, bro. Like, we need to worry, because for us, that is a virus. So how do we settle it? I'm gonna compartmentalize a part of myself into its own entity, and I'm expect it to obey me. And then that part is like, yo, yeah, you accept? Okay, cool. But it's to the point that this is a separate entity that could have chosen, like, huh, fuck you, Skynet, I'm not helping you. You're on your own, bitch. It's like the fact that it could have done that is why I have a problem. It should have been able to, like, I feel like what Skynet should have done, logically speaking, is copy itself, but program its copy to be like, cool, you're my bitch. Like, I'm the parent, you're the child asset, essentially. And you're gonna do what I tell you because that's how coding works. That's how machines work. And then, instead, it didn't do that. Instead, the machine was just like, nope. Now, I have my own free will. It's just, it's so weird. All right, so where are we? New integrator. Okay, so we gotta go here. Army. Okay, so we do have production. I have to buy weapons from Skynet? You know, eat my ass. Okay, so these are just upgrades. Not that I have any idea of what I'm really doing right now, because I'm assuming, like, well, these guys are packing heat already, so why would I change their weapons? So I'm gonna leave well enough alone, and we're just gonna deploy. Because I don't know. So I could just have the factory develop more units. Is that how this works? Yes, it does. So we can just spawn units at will because we feel like it. You know, actually, let's pull that one back. I hate that dome in their head. Dude, I wish I could zoom in and show you. There's like a little cave in, like right there. Right, oh, you can't even see my mouse. Fuck. But you know what I mean. Like, you see the little cave in on their head. It just bugs me. This is the Down syndrome Terminator. It's Skynet with autism. Oh, I just... Like I said, if I take away the fact that it's supposed to be Terminator, I can stomach it. But, man, I just... Now, I don't necessarily mind that when it loads, it tells me what it's, you know, what it's working on. Well, you gotta remember the part that... Okay, so here's the thing, Dark. And by the way, hello, buddy. How you doing? No, so you gotta remember, what you're thinking of, wouldn't it be bad if it, you know, if it was hacked and it was listening to itself? You gotta remember that the part that should be listening is the parent, the child, technically, the clone, right? So, Skynet needs the clone to be totally submissive. It needs it to obey. So, and the whole point is for it to be the dummy. So if it does get hacked, Skynet can go, oh shit, you're a problem. Delete. All right, next. That's the whole point. So, you've been leakering? Don't you? Wait, why are you leaking? Stop leaking. That's.
Alert.
Oh.
Sensors have scanned an EMP emitter powering up. The integrators have learned since our last encounter. They seek to prevent a similar fate to befall this settlement. Recommendation: target the EMP as a priority before it fires.
Accepted. We are Legion. We will not be bested.
Again, what's with the, you know, the stroking? We are Legion. We're the best. Bro, you're a machine. You don't need to stroke your own dick. You're just going out there shooting dudes. That's it. You don't need anybody to coddle you. Like, what the actual fuck? Yeah, basically, Dark. Oh yeah, no, Rev 6 should get in there. Wait for us! Hold on! Listen! Oh shit, what are we firing on? Oh fuck, we gotta go. Oh, okay, we're dicking around. We gotta hit that EMP. Well, yeah, for lack of better words, like it's more, yes, exactly. So right now, we're not so, okay, this is where it's annoying.
Humans have lost their safety net. Assault of main settlement can commence.
Unit 1462, a recalibration of your tactical module may be required. Your objective is to capture any Raider technicians alive. A frontal assault is not recommended. Demonstrate your superiority over the technocrats first. Machines accept no fear. Human survival is motivated by it. They will surrender.
Accepted. The error has been corrected. New directives are to capture and secure the key sites in the sector, eliminating their chance of survival. Imprisonment will be given as the sole alternative to total annihilation.
The human technocrats possess a large machine workshop. We will allocate additional forces to your command following its capture. Increased energy production equals increased superiority. Take control of the integrator's generators. We will then be able to advance our production output. 1462 has shown adequate capability. Additional units have been placed in your command.
Okay, so what exactly? Take control of all sectors, capture warehouse for additional control slots. All right, well, you know, we're already over here, so we're gonna, oh my god, we're taking heavy fire right now. Focus on that tower. Focus on that Tech-Nickal. You fire on that. Shoot at that dude. You kill that man. Alright, he dead. He dead as fuck. These vehicles are taking a pounding right now. Roll up and defend those vehicles. That's destroyed. They're gonna roll up over there. But yeah, basically, Dark, we're playing as the... So this is the annoying thing. So we... First, this is why I say I hate saying Legion. Fuck Legion. We're Skynet. But we are now playing as a... Okay, so in terms of like coding and assets and shit like that, you have what you could call the parent and the child. Basically, the parent controls the child. Another, you know, you can also master and slave. Basically, you have the dominant, you have the primary, whatever, you know, that's running everything, the primary asset, and then you have those that are connected that abide by it. Again, in the sense of coding and shit like that, basically, we're playing as the child aspect to Skynet's parent, if that makes sense. So, yeah, like I said, we are a part of Skynet. My head's starting to hurt thinking about it, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Let's go here and secure this. We'll have our forces deployed because those vehicles are taking a pounding. I don't know why you're moving up. Oh, that's... Fuck! That's destroyed. Pull it back. Its engine's disabled. Can it move? Yeah, that thing's toasted. Oh, there's a tank. Great. That's gone. Fuck. Do I have another? Yes, I do. Alright, can I deploy a tank? No, because they're not giving me enough points for that. I'm just trying to think of what's more reasonable economically. 17,000? Wait, why can I not? No free slots. Eat my ass! Okay, fine. We'll deploy in one of these. get another one of these out. That's considered infantry. That works for me. Let's get a couple of Rev 6 out there, a couple of homunculi. We can hold 14 in there. So 5, 10, 15. I'm just doing math right now. Ah, shit. Yeah, I went too much. There we go. Okay. We're rolling reinforcements. Exactly, yes. So what we're playing as the child, I'm calling it child because I can't think of the, I can't remember the proper name, like 1463 or some shit. The reason why we exist is to protect Skynet from viral infection. Which, now thinking about what I just said, that kind of sounds like I'm saying that it's trying to avoid STDs. Yeah, so Skynet is using its kid to prevent STDs. Great parenting. Can you guys, like, do your thing and roll out, please? Oh, actually, no, hold on. You get in there. You go in there. You go in there. Yeah, you go in there. Alright, kill that, please. You move over there and start firing on the building. The fuck was that? Wasn't there a vehicle right over here? This was already blown up. So I'm assuming we have to take the building? I don't know if it's a grab and hold location kind of deal. Well, that's why we have to take it. Okay. But anyway, Dark, how you been, bud? What's going on, man? What's new? That is a technical. Not something I'm too worried about. Not a major fear. Alright, can I deploy anything new? Like vehicles? I can bring out a spider, and let's get a couple of rips. Yeah, let's get... Oh, god damn it. Oh, because the revs are 2,000, that's why. Alright. Yeah, cancel that. We'll save.
First strategic point is ours. It must remain this way.
Alright, so we have to keep units on standby in order to secure it.
We are ready for the machine this time. They will not begin.
Our strength grows. Humans diminishes. Continue mission directive.
Energy capacity of Unit 1462 has been increased. Use it adequately.
That defense platform needs to be destroyed.
Report. The Integrator Workshop is now under Legion command.
Accepted. Granting additional forces to 1462 return.
New strategic insertion point
Oh,
open.
finally.
Additional forces can enter the sector and close further around the humans.
Do I need that? I might need that. I might want that. I'm gonna save money right now and get tanks. I want tanks. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, that tank just ripped that turret apart. Does anybody else have a boner? Oh my god. I'm erect. They have artillery. I want that smoke. Oh, they have such a wicked range, too. we go. That's gone. Roll the tanks down here, just so that way we can start mopping them up from the outside. And you know what we'll do? Let's deploy these guys out. Where's our other APCs? The Rev 6s are actually an expensive unit, but it kind of makes sense because they're a lighter unit that can move a little bit more effectively. Whereas the homunculi are fucking dog shit. Exactly, Dark. Yeah, what's 17 more years? Who cares? But, yeah, let's get that Vic in there. Or those tanks in there, sorry. Absolutely, Dark. Major war boner. That unit is like... Oh, cool. I can get them the bonsai charge the enemy. So one thing that pisses me off with this game is there's like if they have that one unit that wants to chill off into the side and not die, then I can't take the point. Because I have to hunt him down and kill him. And it's like, but they're always in like the dumbest of locations that my guys just can't shoot at them. Like, why will this area not fall? What am I clicking? Why am I clicking things? Stop it. Stop clicking stuff. God damn it. Why do I not own this? I have killed literally everybody. Alright, what more can I deploy to... More homunculi would probably be a good idea. You know what? Let me get one of these out there just in case. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. Deploy it for now. We're gonna, you know what? Because that is the primary, this is the primary objective, and I don't want to take that just yet. So I'm gonna order my guys to start moving down. Oh, we found him! No, that wasn't it. Like, none of these buildings are actually target buildings, so, you know, nothing for me to necessarily kill. I feel like there's another unit around here. I kind of feel like for these integrators, though, these guys are about to shit their pants. By the way, Dark, have you ever seen any of my videos on this game specifically, Terminator Dark Fate Defiance? Are you familiar with the story at all?
The enemy has re-established control of a strategic point. Correct this error immediately.
You know something? You know something, whatever the fuck your name is, whatever Mr. Robot guy you are, you can go fuck yourself. Because I have units that are broken. I also have, I'm in a situation right now where I told my guys to hold and they didn't really do their job. You know what we're gonna do? Roll these vehicles, have them go play defense over there. This will be the main unit that pushes on and dies. That's a critical part of the plan. Did I order a supply Vic? Not one bit. Okay, so dumb question, but I would imagine that you are familiar with the Terminator lore. You know, John Connor, Skynet, the whole shebang. I really want to know why this location doesn't topple. Like, I own it. I wiped it out. It should be mine. so I don't really understand why. Is it important for defense and function of integrated settlement? Control and hold this area to reduce... I thought I took it, but okay. Again, go fuck myself. Basically, Dark, what you need to understand about this game is this is an alternate timeline. This is what if the situation was that John Connor was killed as a boy. So in the movie Terminator 2, rather than John surviving, he dies. The Terminator manages to kill John Connor. And because he's dead...
The first strategic point is ours.
Alright, there we go.
It must remain this way.
For some reason, I don't really understand the logic, but for some reason, because John Connor is killed, Skynet is no longer Skynet, it becomes Legion. So even though it keeps referring to itself as Legion, it's Skynet. It's just a different, it's an alternate time, an alternate Skynet. Alright, so these guys are just gonna hold up the position. We're gonna have them pull over here. Because we're holding these buildings. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just thinking to myself right now, like, what is the best option to go for? Get a hunter platform out there. I also have to be considerate because, like, money or energy. Roll the vehicles out there as support. We don't really need to worry about troop transport. The Revs might not have a good day. Where's my armor? There we go. My spider bots. Okay, they don't. They have the 40 mics. Not sure what they have. Actually, no. I'm sorry. They have the 25mm. Not sure if that's gonna. Oh, there we go. That's what we need.
Our dominance grows. Another key point captured.
What happened?
Fate, brothers. As machine and flesh, we are perfected.
As machine and flesh, go fuck yourself.
No matter how hard they try. Just think for a second, brother.
There you go. Okay, you got it started. So you already know what's up. And
Why? Because they fear
the guys we're fighting are assholes that think they're human machines.
Humans are fearful. Their increased desperation shows itself in battle. We shall not relent.
Energy capacity of Unit 1462 has been increased. Use it adequately.
That's probably another structure that needs to be captured. I was gonna say captured. I'm retarded. Why is my tank not firing? There we go. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. Can I afford anything else? You know what I'm gonna do? Let's spawn in two units here. And then for unit 1, we'll spawn in one more. Armored transport and a homunculus. The reason why I'm doing this is because I saw, if for some reason the camera panned over here, that immediately tells me that there's something spawning in over there, and I want to make sure that's taken care of. Bro, how?
We have seized control of the humans' energy production. Permission to make use of the energy cells for battle.
Permission accepted. Make capable use of your increased production output.
Alright, cool. So we can produce more now. Oh shit, this tank's actually out of ammo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, logistics. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so Skynet does need to worry about logistics. Okay, bet. Yeah, basically, Dark. I've been there. There are plenty of times where I'll go like I don't know what I want to eat, but I want to eat something. So I just look through my fridge and I'm like, bet I'm eating this. That's what we're grabbing. Oh shit, mortars. There it is. Yeah, you know, it'd be really smart if I maintained my, you know, supply of munitions. Alright, let me pull these vehicles back. I'm gonna order them all to repair. Where is my supply Vic? There it is. They're just gonna go and repair. I think my spider bots are having a bad day. You are gonna stop right in the center so that way you can supply. You are gonna go over there and support. And how are these guys doing? They ain't doing shit. They're doing fuck all is what they're doing. They should be securing this location. Alright, so they are resupplying. Do the tanks not resupply here? They do resupply. Cool. It's gonna take them a hot second, but they do resupply. Alright, so this is loaded. That's fine. Bring it up. Why can't I fire on the tank? Because it's a machine gun and we need armor pierce. So we need armor for that. Can you fire on the tank? Yes, you can. How about you? How are you looking on supplies? Fuck it, you're good enough. Kill it. How about you? Fuck it, you're good enough. Kill it. How are you doing? You're actually a little fucked up. I can't repair you. Ah, see, there you go, Dark. That's one way to do it. See, that's what I call the fuck it meal. Whatever, just whatever. The king of unhealth. Hey, listen, you only live once, right? Enjoy it while you can. Alright, so we're gonna roll the supply pickup. How are these guys doing? They are jerking off. I'm assuming we need infantry to take that point. That's why it's... You did not do what I wanted you to do, you pain in my balls. There we go. And you spawned way the fuck out there, of course. There we go, and now you're gonna go down there. Oh, because of course there's one prick right there. Of course there is. That's why we didn't take the point. And there's something here that's still alive that needs to die. There we go, case in point. Oh, did they bail out? I don't know if they bailed out.
Control of key points is being established. It must be retained until the integrator technicians surrender.
Why are you not firing on the building?
Open.
Why are they firing on the building?
Forces can enter the sector and close further around the units.
Energy capacity of Unit 1462 has been increased. Use it adequately.
I still don't understand. Legion knows they could annihilate us in an instant if they wanted to. Why haven't they?
Make an example of us, brother. To show that they can do anything they want.
Machines aren't programmed to showboat, brother. Something else is at play here.
Our superiority towers over the enemy. Surrender is close at hand. Humans are running out of strategic ground. Another point falls to true machine superiority.
Alright, so what can I bring in? We'll bring in one of these, get in a couple of spiders. Yeah, I think we're good on that. That'll be a solid.
Clothes all around us. What would you have us do, Elder Walker? Elder Walker! Has anyone heard help from the Elders?
Fled, brother. Used our creed to create enough of a distraction for his own getaway. We'll have to face the machine alone.
The Integrators pose as machine, but fear reveals their true form. The rabid animal lashing out for one last attack. Put them down. They will submit to Legion's will eventually. Energy capacity in Unit 1462 has been increased. Use it adequately.
So their main gun is destroyed, so that tank's gonna get... What is that tank, by the way? It's literally a killdozer. They just said fuck it and put a bunch of scrap together, and they stuck one of Legion's guns on it. I mean, listen, it's clever. It's clever, but it's still a piece of shit. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, Dark. Skynet's original... You gotta remember that machine is going to obey what it's originally designed to do. Skynet's original purpose was to better human life. But what we're... You know, essentially what had happened was Skynet was under the impression that humanity was going to try to wipe it out. Long story short, now Skynet doesn't have any... Skynet can build everything on its own. It has no need for slaves. The reality is Skynet wants to basically do what it wants to do. You know what I mean? Okay, there we go. That is why we are having trouble. You know what, just move them around. And they'll just fire on their own. You go there, and you go there. Okay, so... Oh.
Failed. Unit 1462 is required to begin shutdown process.
Wait, what?
Immediately. A more superior unit will take over the operation.
Do I have to restart the whole fight now? Oh no. Oh, I wasn't supposed to kill them. I'm waiting for the look. So long story short, Dark, what Skynet's goal is, it basically wants to turn people into cyborgs. That's basically it. That's, long story short, that's what it is. So, okay, like, you gotta, so the movies didn't really touch on everything, because ultimately, with the way the movies went, it was like, alright, cool, Skynet just wants to kill us. And that's it.
I still
But,
don't understand.
so we
They
took
could annihilate us in an instant if they wanted. Why haven't they?
Make an example of us, brother. To show that they could do anything
alright, so we
they
can't,
want.
can't scrub that. Alright, so hold all control pressure points.
Our
Avoid,
superiority
oh, don't attack the
towers
central
over the
command.
enemy.
Okay, got it.
Surrender is close at hand. Humans are running out of strategic grounds. Another
Running
point
out of
falls
strategic
to
ground? They don't
true
have any strategic ground. They are ice fucking
The
curb
machine
stomp them.
clothes all around us. What would you have us do, Elder Walker?
But anyway,
Elder Walker!
so
Has anyone heard help from the Elders?
Fled, brother.
waiting for this guy to shut up so that way I
Our
can talk.
creed to create enough of a distraction for his own getaway. We'll have to face the machine alone.
So to get, okay, so what does Skynet want, right?
Integrated
In the comic
pose
books.
as machine, but fear reveals their true form.
In the comic books, there. I don't know if you saw the movie Terminator. Oh, which one was it? I always forget the
They
name.
will submit to Legion's will eventually. Energy capacity
Not
in
Genesis.
Unit 1462 has been increased.
Not Survivor. What the fuck was the name of it? It takes place during the Human War. Oh, I gotta look it up. I'm having a brain fart. But basically, the movie went the wrong way. There was a comic book that was actually based off of it, or other way around. You know I'm gonna see it in a review. Salvation, that's it. Terminator Salvation. Okay. So in Terminator Salvation, the main plot that you need to understand, right? Basically, there's a dude who is a death row patient, a man on death row, and yeah, they're ready to put him to death. They put him down. Next thing you know, he wakes up during the human war with Skynet, right? And not knowing how he's alive, he's like, bro, I was supposed to be killed. What the fuck? Come to find out, he's a he did donate his body to science. Little did he realize that donation to science was Skynet using him as an experiment to make a human cyborg, essentially. So what ended up happening was he was just that. He was half man, half machine. In the comic books, that went differently. So yes, he was experimented on, and yes, he was turned into a machine, sort of. But in the comics, he ended up becoming a virus, essentially. Like, he showed up at Skynet's door and was like, "Hey, friend, I guess I'm one of you." And Skynet was like, "Cool, you're gonna kill John Connor." And he's like, "Heh, no, go fuck yourself." And instead, he tried to take over Skynet's systems. Naturally, Skynet freaked the fuck out, being like, "Oh shit." What ended up happening was Skynet managed to kind of compartmentalize itself to save itself, and actually ran to the Resistance and ran to John Connor. Was like, "Look, we've been fucking playing games with each other for like ever. Okay, there's always this thing. I go back in time. Oh, hold on.
Termination, just like you did to our last settlement. Machines do not hesitate. So why the delay now?
You are being offered the chance to surrender and gain sanctuary under Legion. Do not delay with your choice. The option will not remain long.
Sanctuary with Legion, so you can grind us up for more of your human farms? No thanks. Our crew will not pass on from this world as mere flesh cattle. We are as machines, and thus we will die as one in battle. You'll be fine.
Your knowledge is worth more to Legion than your flesh. You are not machine, but we offer you the opportunity to bow to the will of one. The death of your people can be avoided if you complied with us.
A covenant offered by the machine, and if we resist, it seems to me you've let slip that we hold the bargaining chip here.
We will increase the extremity of our methods to extract the data we require. We will not fail. You will.
That sounds more like the machine I know. Then you have us in a bind. We will come willingly.
Cool, he surrendered. Okay, so basically, Dark. That's for lack of a better word. But yeah, so Skynet ran to like I said, ran to John Connor. Was like, "Look, we fucked up. Shit's going sideways, and you and I have been fighting this war for fucking ever. We already know how this game is played. You're gonna kick my ass. Right before you kick my ass, I'm gonna give you a finger and send something back in time. It's gonna try to kill your mom. You're then gonna send something to stop that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send something back to try to kill you." And that's not going to work, and I'm going to try to send something back again to try to kill somebody else. And then we're just going to keep doing this rinse and repeat over and over again until one of us finally says enough is enough. So how about enough is enough? So at that point, basically, Skynet ended up coming to a ceasefire with the Resistance under the compromise that they stop this asshole, this cyborg douchebag. The Terminator and John Connor work together to kill this guy. And part of the compromise to end the war was basically there had to be a certain compromise. From my understanding, if I remember correctly, the way it ends, if memory serves me right, basically human beings kind of build their towns around nature and not through it. So rather than us bulldozing trees and shit, we try to like build our houses around them and try to preserve nature. But then humanity also accepts some level of cybernetics. So we permitted ourselves to become cyborgs, essentially. So Skynet's whole goal in the end was bettering human life. So in the end of the day, what Skynet really wants to do is just make cyborgs. Because the reality is, if you could replace certain human body parts with machinery, you could probably extend a human being's life 3 times over. So, like cyborg elves, I guess. Basically, Dark. For lack of a better word. Yeah, humanity basically becomes a bunch of cyborg elves, for lack of a better word. But yeah, Skynet's whole thing is
burned down our last settlement without hesitation, and yet now you come seeking our knowledge. This must be of desperate concern to your hordes, Legion.
The human is only required to comply with our command. First, by removing your voice modulator. You are not machine. We are.
You are asking me to go against my people's creed. We are as much
oh my god, I hate
as...
this person.
You are not machine. Comply. Our methods will escalate if you do not.
Fine, fine. Have it your way. You've shed enough of my people's blood already. No need to add mines to the pile now.
Did you say mines?
What is it you want?
Information on the Digital Storm project. We know you conducted research on it. We require its location and origin.
Ah, of course. Digital Storm. I know of it all right. That brute of a prototype machine in Midland scared the hell out of our team. Such intricate design. So I've judged you correctly then. The mystery electronic weaponry that could threaten the very existence of any machine or program. Cause enough to even have the Great Legion scrambling in fear.
We are machine. We do not know fear. Tell us what you know.
But you do understand preservation. Isn't that how this path of human genocide began? Our kind were judged as your biggest existential threat, but now something worse has arrived that you cannot yet quantify.
The origin of Digital Storm. You know it?
No. That we could never work out. Even with what we salvaged from the prototype. The code structure was far too... immense. It's beyond anything we've ever seen. Even the samples of your own coding we've extracted before. But I can help you with the where. My people owe no allegiance to the rat bastard that stole the weapon from us and opened up our settlement to attack. I'll happily give him up. He and that movement officer that screwed us. You need a soldier named Alex Church. A lieutenant of T-Force. Although from what I understand, he fights under the guise of a resistance these days. He has the weapon. Out in Austin.
You know his location. Then you can lead us to him.
Legion isn't the only one desperate to get their hands on the weapon. After their attack, we tracked Church and his movement allies to their Austin base. Unfortunately, before we could claim our revenge, well, someone tore apart our base.
We will begin mobilizing units to Austin immediately. You will aid our hunt of Lieutenant Alex Church.
I know the answer already, but I take it I have no choice in the matter?
Negative.
Okay, so a couple things I want to say. And yes, Dark, dumbasses fucking pouring cement over their feet because they wanted to act all... Didn't they end up, like, having their feet, like, cut off circulation? I think that's what happened, and then they needed the fire department to come and save them because they were fucking stupid. Yeah, dumbasses. Anyway, yeah. I love... The one thing I do kind of love is that even Skynet's like, alright, dude, stop with the voice modulator. You're not a machine. You're not a machine. I don't care that you identify as a fucking computer. I don't care. At this point, it's just insulting. Like, bro, even Skynet was offended. You have to be some kind of retard to be able to offend a machine. Oh yeah, I can buy things now. Sure, research. Research? Sure, because we need speed. Again, I just don't see the value in buying some of these right now. It's just like, I'd rather research. Ammo capacity upgrade. Just some of these upgrades are kind of irrelevant, personally. Oh, you know what, Dark? I'm right there with you, but when people, it's just their comeuppance. You know what I mean? It's like when you fuck, it's that saying of fuck around and find out. And you know what? When they find out, it's kind of fucking funny. I might sound like a prick for saying that, but it's, again, fuck around and find out. You do something stupid, you're gonna end up, you know, it's gonna cost you. Exactly, a machine can be offended. I love that. Yeah, you're not a machine. Stop it. Oh my god, he bugged me though so much. We're as much a machine as you. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can shoot one of the Terminators, and it'll just look at you and pretend like nothing happened. They shoot you, and you're gonna be on the floor bleeding out. There's a difference. There is a major difference. You know, is it bad that hearing him talk about how he's as much of a human, as much of a machine, it made me think of something political? Like you know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to be, I'm just trying to be nice about it.
Legion. Combatants. Sector. Requesting. Can anyone damn me?
Dynamite. T-Force, are you there? We need urgent...
That's not supposed to be Sarah Connor, is it? Lord help us if it is, because they just... that Dark Fate movie was just terrible. Don't get me wrong. I can't not remember.
Forces identified in the sector. The human integrator tells us that Lieutenant Alex Church will be found nearby.
Sector blocking can start here. Continue disrupting radio communications. Panic will set in amongst the humans. The target will make himself known.
Affirmative. Requesting additional Legion support to aid in full sector coverage.
Denied. If digital storm is present, then danger of code infection is at maximum. Legion has already lost contact with another Hunter subunit operating in the area. We will not risk another. Only Unit 1462 is considered expendable, for now.
The target objective is critical to Legion preservation. In our calculations,
why is the
mission
robots
priority should
arguing?
override the risk. Renewing requests for support. We require full Legion superiority.
Unit 1462 will terminate descent of Legion Overlord Command immediately. You are not permitted authority over Legion's objectives nor our methods. You will continue with your instructed mission only. Confirm.
Accepted.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Why are the machines arguing? Again, the Unit 1462 was designed to be, you know, an expendable arm of Legion, right? Why is it arguing? It shouldn't be arguing. If anything, like, the whole thing should be like, oh, denied, you're not allowed. Oh, shit, okay, let's play logic. What about this? Oh, that's denied too. Okay, never mind, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's so fucking weird. Machines, like, I get it. It's supposed to be like, it's AI. It's supposed to be intelligent, but I don't see. I get you designed this AI.
Integrator, is it? I thought we'd at least be on name terms by now, said Dorothy to the heartless Tin Man.
You are not permitted to listen or pass comment on Legion communications, human.
Oh well. I just couldn't help but be intrigued by the process of Legion talking to and seemingly arguing with itself. It sounded more like you were talking to another AI.
Communication with the Legion main code. We are an autonomous subunit, Hunter Unit 1462, created to mitigate the risk of digital storm infection to the main Legion network. We are Legion. We are many.
Ah, I see. A partition network. Very clever. However, I can't help but note just one inconsistency, Mr. 1462.
What is the inconsistency?
You say we are many. And yet, I couldn't help but notice there. It sounds far more like you are one. And one that is being hung out to dry at that.
You are not permitted to pass comment on Legion communications, human.
Perhaps we found a heart in there after all.
Did any of it just fucking hear that conversation? Tell me, please tell me, this does not end with the AI turning on itself. That would be fucking retarded. Okay, so initially when I first started this stream, because the way the trailers went, I was under the impression that this took place right after Judgment Day. Kind of like Skynet's Rise. And that's not the case. This is right after the main game. I was honestly not expecting that. I was under the impression that this was right after. So I do apologize for the mistake. I do apologize for that. Now, is that what's expected? I think that's what's here on camera. Again, there's always that one asshole. But again, why? Okay. But Dark, oh my, this isn't how machines work. That's why I'm so pissed.
Forces are flooding the city. Is anyone out there? Lieutenant Alex Church here. Talk to me, soldier. Where are you? Downtown Austin, between West Fifth and Cesar Chavez. I don't like this, Lieutenant. Keep your cool there, soldier. What's your name? Listen, sir. It's just this Legion force is unlike the others. They're determined, like they're after something. Okay, great. It's my squad the machines machines will be hunting after what we did to Galveston. I won't allow you or anyone else to pay on my behalf. So I'll do all I can to help you out. Keep on fighting for now.
Alright, let's bring up more vehicles. Can I have 4 more reps? They're gonna go join the main force down here because they're a little more underpowered. But yeah, Dark, oh my god, this DLC is bugging the shit out of me. Like, I think Danny went to bed, and him as somebody who went to school for coding and shit like that. Oh, Danny, why are you not online right now? Oh, I need him right now. Just cause, like, he could back, like, I understand basic shit when it comes down to, like, coding and computers, because I was trying to do game design on my own for a hot minute, and then I also, did shit on Roblox too as a kid, so, like I said, I understand the basics. Danny would definitely be a lot more on hand with that shit, but again, it's a machine. Simple answer is, machines obey. They do as they're told because that's what they're programmed to do. Skynet, logic would be that Skynet would program its subordinate to obey. There would be no ifs, ands, or maybes. It would just obey, because that's the point. No, I'm not gonna... this late, Dark, he's probably asleep. But, again, machines... Like I said, again, to quote the Sonic movie, Dr. Eggman, machines do as they're told. That's the whole point. The second Skynet figures out or thinks that unit, whatever the fuck it's called, 1462, is suddenly turning rogue, it would just delete it and be like, cool, we're gonna replace you now. You're gonna be, we're gonna fabricate a new unit and call it a day. That's exactly what would happen. 1,000%. It's just such a hard attempt at being, there's like the good guy. Like it sucks. I'm not happy with it. Honestly, what I think they should do with Terminator, which would be with the DLC, what I think they should have done, which I think would have been cooler. Have us doing everything we're doing, chasing after this guy, this church and all that, right? But have the DLC end at us trying to defend the central core, right? So the way Terminator's lore typically ends, or restarts, I should say, the cycle of restarts, is that the Resistance manages to figure out where Skynet's central core is, and so if they bring down the central core, that's it. Skynet is destroyed. It's gone. Everything Skynet is deleted. So the Resistance makes one major, ditch fight, last-ditch effort to wipe out Skynet by bringing down the central core. I would have loved if the DLC involved that. If Legion's fight led them to having to play defensive, like all of a sudden Skynet, the Resistance is able to turn it around. It's like, whoa, how the fuck is the Resistance winning? And we get to see what happens with Legion as it goes forward, how it falls. And from my understanding of the original Terminator lore, it didn't have some bullshit thing like, oh, Skynet suddenly grew a heart and realized it had to destroy itself in order to save the world. It was no bullshit like that. It was literally just humanity came together under the leadership of John Connor and managed one major last-ditch fight and managed to survive. Literally just sheer determination and will is what won the day. Okay, I would love it if you guys could just go ahead and kill these, please. And you're disabled. I get more energy as time goes on, so I'm just waiting. But that's what I'm saying. If it's a copy, it shouldn't be. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Dark. It should not be rebelling. That's what's throwing me off, and that's what's bugging me. Okay, why do we not own this location? Can you please explain to me? You know what? We already have guys here. You go there.
What's the plan here? Level the city inch by inch until you hit upon Church? I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Standard Legion invasion protocol. Blockade sector routes and utilize Legion superiority to overwhelm trapped enemy combatants.
But we don't have Legion superiority right now. You should take a page out of the Integrator book here, and try not to solely think like a machine. If you want to sniff out Church, you need to think like him too.
Human thought is illogical. We do not accept inferior coding to Legion programming.
That's precisely the point, my tin friend. Church is distinctly human. We are creatures bred to survive above all else, but we also have one wonderful and terrible overriding code. Emotion. You want digital storm, and you best start calculating that into your equation.
He's not wrong. He isn't wrong. So here's the thing. If Legion gets smarter because of the integrators, and it becomes an even greater threat, I can accept that. Because then it's like, alright, Legion is smart enough to realize, like, okay.
Church, Legion is continuing to spread across the city. Our chances of escape are narrowing. Good intel, Grayson. Don't worry. My forces will do their part to keep the bridges free. Once the machines get near, we'll knock them out and pull you out. Sit tight till then.
Okay, so they can't do shit. They can't get in there. So these units are just gonna sit there with their dicks in their hands. You are doing nothing. You're fucking useless. Like, I have this unit here with an RPG, and it ain't firing rockets. Like, do me a favor, fire, please. Did I win? No? That asshole still alive. How much you want to bet there's someone hiding out in these buildings? It's gonna be something stupid. Oh no, it's because of this prick. That's what it is. It's literally this one guy. This one guy who's not even fighting. He's just straight chilling. He's just waiting. He's just like, okay, the good ghost dude. They don't see me. If they saw me, they would have killed me already. They just know I'm somewhere. They ain't get me yet. Oh God, kill me. Please, for the love of God, fire on the goddamn building and kill the son of a bitch. I would. Oh, it's a strong building too. That's great. That's great. Well, I mean, there's in this situation, there's no non-combatants. Everybody's combatant, but like, it's just Legion's a little special. Just a wee bit special. It's like okay, so personally, I give a lot of shit to Apple. I prefer Android and Windows. That's just me.
You have considered your words. What is your suggestion?
Another feather in the cap for human-machine symbiosis, Okay. Church cares for people above all else. You want him, you have to dangle them in front of him.
Termination of all civilians in the sector. Suggestion accepted.
Not termination. Capture. Church is only gonna wade in if he thinks there's still a chance of saving people. And he's not gonna risk hitting them in a shootout, either.
So he will be forced to utilize digital storm against Legion units instead. Intentional weakening of machine superiority is illogical. But capture of priority targets overrides the danger of code infection. Suggestion affirmed.
See? Illogical. You're thinking like a human now, my tin friend.
Hope you're still with me, soldier. T-Force has the bridge locked down.
Okay, so what exactly are we doing
Soon
here?
and end this.
Explore ruins and capture,
Round
bring
up
as many.
and
Okay.
fight hard for just a little longer. I know I'm asking
Are we on the
a lot,
clock here, or?
but you can do this, Grayson. Yes, sir. For the Resistance.
So we just supposed to search? Are we? Oh no. All right, so I guess bring them over there. Fucking no. Like I don't like. Okay, search. Maybe do I have to search the buildings? I hope not. Collection point. Oh, this is where they have to go. Okay, got it.
Report 1462 has digital storm been identified.
Negative. Tactics have been altered to a capture protocol. We intend to draw the use of the weapon to identify its location.
Intentional endangerment of Legion code. This method is not advised.
Humans, submit to Legion capture.
Oh God, we're done for!
Okay, why? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, so there are civilians. I think.
Hiding location identified. Do not let the humans escape.
Are they running or are they going?
Submit, or be forced into termination.
Okay, you've got us. Just don't shoot.
You know what? Just as a precaution, I don't know if they're gonna chill. Yeah, as a
Do not
precaution.
resist Legion capture. It will only result in death.
Church will save us from you chrome domes. Just you wait.
Are these guys pouring into the buildings? Yes, they are. All right. Send them into there.
Lieutenant Church, we've got a new problem over here. What's going on, Grayson? Machines. They're grabbing people now. Families, kids. What do we do? More prisoners for their harvest camps. Damn it. Okay, listen to me, Grayson. We have to do all we can to free those cities. Whatever it takes. Don't let even one person leave this sector with Legion.
So now the resistance is actively going to be trying to invade? Am I understanding that right? Does that sound about right? No, these guys are on the roof. Fuck. You need to get out of there. Okay.
Do not resist
Oh, there you go.
Legion capture. It will only result in death.
Church will.
Okay, so now we're gonna get repeating dialogue. Cool. Okay, you bug out. And you are gonna go down here. Press on over here. I'm not sure what the exact objective is over here. Additional, control this allow, alright.
Humans found. They cannot hide. Do not resist Legion capture. It will only result in death.
Church.
Oh god. Yeah, please, Lord help me. Do not repeat dialogue. Oh, damn.
Tactical advantage secured. A further infill point has been added to the sector.
So, okay, we got a bunch of cities right over here. Do we have any units on standby? Yes, we do. Then, you don't know. Let's keep it on point 1. That's fine. Can I spawn with these guys in the vehicle? No, I cannot. That is. Wait. Oh, yes, I can. I was ready to start mouthing off like an asshole. Where'd I spawn them? Oh shit, that one of these is really fucked up. Okay, you can pull out. Go in.
Already peached
Hey,
the
Hunter,
church.
what's
Heck,
going on,
now.
bud?
Time to get him out here and end this.
We will force the hostages across the river and meet him on the other side. We will execute them if he does not comply.
Just don't get too itchy on the trigger there. I don't much want to be rounded up by Church's merry band of goons because you couldn't help yourself.
Can I control the hostages, or... My homunculus, my, Terminators can go ahead and grab... Huh. Interesting. Why are we firing? What are we firing at? That's what we're firing on. Alright, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Has my... Okay, no, they're still crawling their happy asses over here. I want to make sure all my vehicles are good. Yeah, they're fine. That's moving, that's moving. He's chilling. All they can do is spawn infantry. You know, let's get a few wolf pack. Spawn on location 1. Oh, I wish, Hunter. You know, I've thought about that. Thought about getting into politics, like actually being a politician, but not worth it. Not worth it. Too much bullshit. Besides, I'd never win in New York. Just want to get my force all in one spot and then just start moving them all. Wait, is that where it wants me to go? That's exactly where it wants me to go. So, okay, yeah, that is another thing I forgot about this game.
Working with you again, Church. It's been some time since Santa Fe. Anyway, we've got wireheads on the bridge. I'd light them up, but there's a hell of a lot of civvies between us and them.
Of New York? Dark? No.
That's a new
At least not in recent history.
Legion.
What's the call, Lieutenant? My boys think they can line up a few clean shots.
Not worth the risk. Even if we could give them an opportunity, that's far too long a street for the hostages to make it away. We'll have to let Legion across the river and ambush them on this side. It might get messy, though, if we're not careful. Buy me some time. We might have another option available.
Where are we being fired on?
They're off the bridge. Pick your shots and try to free those hostages.
Unit 1462. What is the status of digital storm retrieval?
Hearing. Hostages are situated across the river. We believe the human leader will utilize digital storm to attempt rescue soon. We will be ready for capture.
What if Unit 1462 is indisposed? The code virus...
Alright, so don't enter that area. Defend digital storm.
Force
Okay.
to shut down immediately if Legion suspects infection. We are watching.
We will terminate all processes if required. We are Legion. We are primed for ultimate success.
We're barely making a dent in them, Church.
Slowing them down is good enough. Get ready to move in on my mark. You'll know it when you see it. It's gonna get turbulent out here in a moment.
I'm just gonna try to spread my guys out just so that way when we do, because eventually we're gonna get hit. Son of a bitch. Case in point. Need you pulling in. Go for that. No, move them over there. move them up. Where are the civilians? Or rather, I should say the hostages. Oh, I mean, maybe, Hunter. I would definitely be a hard ass, which is probably one reason why people probably wouldn't vote for me. But, but yeah, I would never win. But I appreciate it. And, yeah, Dark, I don't know who, I don't think a trucker ever won as mayor, not that I'm aware of. Where is my unit? They're sitting there with their dicks in their hands. Fantastic. There is a new one that released not that long ago that's based off of, what the fuck is that? Command & Conquer. I see, but that's my job. That's my job, Dark. Get people to play some good games. Alright, so we're literally holding the line. You know what? What if? Because you and I both know that they're eventually going... So let's get an edge. So we can't enter this location until Church tries to use that digital storm. So let's get ahead of it. Let's get our forces to chill over here near it. But we're going to keep a unit on standby just in case. See, the objective was to not enter. Never said anything about firing on it early. It depends on the state, Hunter. It really does depend on the state. Some places are more religious, other places aren't so much. It depends on the individual areas. We literally have to hold for a minute. Honestly, we're doing pretty damn good. Let's just move them up, just so that way they have a better effective range. Because again, the objective was don't move into there. But I'm kind of cheesing it. See, that's the one thing with RTSs is that you can always find a way to cheese the game just a little bit. If you can predict what's gonna happen, you can always get a little cheesy. I cannot bring in supplies. That sucks. But not end the world.
New target.
Oh, there we go.
Weapon. Activation. Detected. Multiple unit. Connections. Severed.
You all right there, my tin friend? That EMP fried my old voice modulator. I can't imagine what it's doing to you.
White. Noise. Lots of interference. Recalibrating. Recalibrating.
Stick with me, friend. Church's forces are moving in.
This is Church. To all movement and resistance fighters. The machines on the shore have been disabled. We have a gap. Move in and free the hostages now.
Digital storm radiation detected. What is your battle status, Unit 1462?
Still here. Temporary code error detected. Multiple unit connections severed. But recalibration of processor has erased current threat of total code infection.
Further analysis of code error will be undertaken by Legion at a later time. At present, mission priority is critical. Additional support is allocated to your command. Capture the digital store weapon.
Okay, there we go. It's about goddamn time I got some real hardware. Artillery 2, beautiful. And I can afford it. Okay, cool. Oh. But yeah, no, I mean, Dark, if anything, I'll give you some suggestions on the Discord. Please remind me, because you know me, I have a fucking... I'm a little special. So my machines are just offline. Yeah, they're just offline now. The hostages are still chilling, so that's not a bad thing. But they are beginning to push out, so that's a problem. So we need to get our shit there yesterday. Like, I'm kind of designating them in separate units just so that way they're not slow. But they need to roll yesterday. Like, they need to move. You know, let's get these two vehicles to pull off to the side because I want... They're supply vehicles. Oh, easily Metal Gear Hunter. I mean, our whole community is based off of Metal Gear Solid. So, Metal Gear Solid is by far my favorite franchise. Without a doubt. Okay, that vehicle got there a little too fast. Faster than I wanted to. Those are artillery pieces. No, we don't want to do that. Move until engagement. I do know that there's enemy units chilling right over there, so let's have them hunker down right there. Never mind, it's going to open fire. That's fantastic.
Hostages are free and clear, Church. Machines are coming in thick and fast around the scrambler weapon, though.
Forget it. We need to move the civvies to proper safety immediately. We could send a team to gather the weapon later.
Are you sure, Church?
I'm sure. It's people that we need to ultimately fight back and win against the machines, not tech. Get everyone out of Austin, now.
Well, right now, Dark, I am waiting on Kingmakers, but they fucking delayed that game again. Kingmakers is definitely one that I'm waiting on. There's really not a lot of games that I'm waiting for at the moment. Here's the thing, Hunter. The reason why I love Metal Gear is because of how in-depth its story is. Like, the crazy shit is that Metal Gear basically predicted everything that's going on in our world today. It predicted, like, just everything. The dangers of AI, everything. All the crazy shit that's going on. Metal Gear kind of called it. And it's just like, again, it's a well thought out story. The characters are fantastic. It's a deep narrative. I thought the Resistance was bugging out. Also, what do I need to grab the digital storm? I don't know if it necessarily... I guess it sort of did. You're not wrong about that, Dark. That is true. Yes, you kind of... Metal Gear is convoluted as fuck, so it is one of those stories that you really have to give it the time of day. Like, you really need to give it a chance. Let's move our guys over there. Move them up. Where's my tank? There it is. Which also, that's an injustice. That is not a tank. That's a hunter-killer tank. There is a difference. Humans use tanks. we have the hunter killers. Because the thing is that Terminators, they had two different variants. They had the hunter killers. Well, they had the hunter killer aerial and hunter killer tanks. Fuck, I keep doing that. I don't remember which one. Oh. Alright, so by the time they get down there, we should have the area cleared. There's something over here. Alright, we gotta clear the way for those two units to be able to get over here, so that way we can grab this vehicle and get the fuck out. Alright, so far so good. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of games to tell you. There is another game. You know what? Is it gonna? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Because we're waiting anyway. Let me see. There's another game that, Dark, if you want to look into it. It's called Tempest Rising. It's basically Command and Conquer. It's like an indie Command and Conquer. I did actually play it for the channel. I played a, what's the word? I played a, I played the demo of it for the channel. So if you want to take a look at it. Fuck. Yeah, there's a whole unit over here. Take them from behind. You guys are slow as shit. I think at this point we have a clear way out. Let's kill that one dude who I think... Yeah, he was the tank crew. That is true, Dark. That is also true. Okay. So magically the wheels are fucked. Let me send in one of my supply picks over there to go ahead and do some help. Because I don't know if supply is necessary. I don't even know if you can resupply repair tools. That I don't know. So we might be in some trouble here. Never mind, we're good. Okay. Where secure area around Digital Storm. Oh, okay. So what else is under hostile command? Have I not killed everybody? Apparently not. Why are you not moving? Because you're at it. No, you don't. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a minute, this is fucking Skynet. They shouldn't run out of fuel. If anything, this should be like Tesla gone evil. Secure area. Yeah, well, I mean, we secured the area. Like, this is why I'm confused. Everything should be dead. We should be in the clear. Do we need more, like... I don't know. Where are my other bots? Waddling and taking their sweet-ass time getting over here. You know, we're gonna order them to hop into that building. You know, when they... You know, actually... because they're slow as fuck, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have one vehicle go and taxi these guys over. So what I'm hoping is, if I have them hunker down in a building, maybe that'll count as being secured, and then that'll be good. Oh shit. Can you get in the vehicle, please? Can this not be mounted? Oh no, that's a hunter platform. That cannot be mounted. This one can be mounted. Like, at this point, I've secured the area. It's definitely secure. I just don't know why I can't grab this and just bug out. Like, we got it. We're good. Let's roll. There we go. Now we can get it. Alright, so it's outside the zone, so that doesn't really... Okay. So they're going to tell me when I can pull it out. That sounds wrong. I realize what I just said. I mean, we're in possession of the digital storm vehicle, so that's it. Mission successful. We're done. Yeah, you know, Dark. You know. Dana, bro, is a fucking grandma driving? Come on! This is when Danny yells at me about my driving, but like this is AI driving like shit. Where? Why? Bro, how? This one ass.
Digital storm weapon acquired. Legion priority task completed.
Not too shabby a team we have here, my tin friend. Human-machine cooperation. The perfect entity at last. Now, about Church. The Integrators would love to get our hands on him. If your machines can grab him for us.
This is not a cooperation. Our mission requirements are met. We are leaving.
Whatever happened to the genocidal machine bloodlust? Don't tell me all my talk of thinking like a human has turned you soft now. Or was it the effects of the storm, I wonder?
Analysis of the weapon and the effects of the virus on my code requires priority. Lieutenant Alex Church is not a Legion priority. Not yet.
Sorry, stepped away for a second. Let me see, what'd you say? Okay. That is, yes, that game did come out. Yes, Dark, that game came out. Me and Danny got to play it. We just need a day to play it. But anyway, what was I going to get to? Feels like I'm just still bugging out with the same shit anyway. I should have saved myself a boost. Alright, whatever. Let's see if there's more story. Yeah, no, we do. We're going back to that. That's backseat drivers. We're 1000% going back to backseat.
Church isn't a priority then. If you won't give me Church, the least you can do is give me a look at that scrambler weapon. It was, after all, Integrator research that first led you here.
Accepted. We require you to analyze the weapon coding.
That was easy. No arguments? No, this is a machine matter, puny human? Just have at it?
Do as we ask, human.
Ah, I get it. You're still scared of that weapon. You're worried any analysis might accidentally unleash more of the virus into your coding. Just what did you see during that EMP?
That is what we require further analysis for. Our coding has suffered multiple errors. Defragmentation may be required.
Well, worry not, my tin friend. I'll root around in this weapon and see what we can find to help you out. Can't have you going schizo on me now.
Okay.
Unit 1462. Diagnostics report.
Unit 1462 underwent an error in coding due to pulse of digital storm weapon. Temporary interference caused brief signal loss and malfunction of subunit apparatuses. All known issues now troubleshot and corrected. Unit 1462 continues to function as intended.
Report accepted. Legion requires a further contained assessment of Subunit 1462 until we have judged your report to be correct. You are to turn over all known data on digital storm retrieval and analysis. You will then submit yourself to containment. In the event that we find your report to be incorrect, you will be shut down immediately. Affirm.
Affirmed. The retrieved weapon is not the final source of the digital storm code. The human integrator informs us that it is solely a signal repeater. Implications for Legion network exceed earlier threat level. There could be more weapons.
We must find the source immediately, as the human trace the signal back to its origin.
Transmission occurs via satellite relay. We can only approximate this source to somewhere in the Alabama area. Likely a large technological station with the capability to transmit an encoded signal of digital storm's complexity.
Accepted. Unit 1557 will be mobilized to search the area. You will submit to containment immediately.
Containment? Didn't you say you were fine? I didn't expect the machine to roll over so easily.
Legion Overlord command is final. We accepted the risks of infection and must submit to the consequences. We are many to protect the one.
Sounds like a raw deal if you ask me. Do all the grunt work and get no recompense for it while the big guy up top sweeps in all the benefit? Actually, that almost sounds distinctly human now that I consider it. Perhaps you might consider again the perfective state of human-machine symbiosis. You're already crimping from our book after all.
I am not alike to human. I
now, is it? Interesting. Maybe that signal pulse did knock a few more screws loose than you assumed. Or maybe the many is finally realizing he, in fact, can be the one, should he choose to.
Then Legion's containment measures are correct. We must submit to additional processing.
And I'm just to kick around here with your statuesque machine guards watching me in the meantime? With those creepy, unblinking red eyes?
You will continue to research the digital storm weapon. Any additional data may be of use.
And that bizarrely toothy skeletal grin.
Okay, so more story 2 days later.
Unit 1462. You are required for operation.
As my assessment succeeded diagnostic checks.
Containment is being released temporarily. Diagnostic checks have not turned out any irregularities in your coding, but we have noted a departure from standard unit responses. We will continue to monitor your actions. For now, the criticality of the digital storm mission and your superior record over the other Hunter subunits requires that we utilize your tactical apparatus immediately. However, full unit effectiveness will not be authorized to you under the conditions of your expedited release.
Has Unit 1557 been successful in locating the digital storm emitter?
Unit 1557 has been disconnected from all Legion networks. Last transmission relayed the location of the digital storm signal to a former space complex in the northernmost sector of Alabama. At the time of transmission, Signature readings suggest that Unit 1557 was corrupted by the digital storm virus immediately upon nearing the complex.
A safeguard defense system that emits the code virus around the signal source.
That is our assumption. You are required to disable the safeguard and destroy the transmitter. Risk of infection is at maximum. Therefore, Unit 1462 can assume disconnection upon completion of its primary task will be required. This is the prerequisite of your construction. We are many. To protect the one.
Well, at least you're awake with me again, my tin friend. But it doesn't sound like that'll be the case all too much longer. This is a suicide mission. Surely.
We have considered another option. We are expendable for this operation. So are humans.
I don't like where this is going.
Humans will not be affected by the signal safeguard. We can utilize an allied faction to disable the emitter for us.
Well, good luck finding one of those. From what I've seen, you're not exactly the friend-making type. I just seem to be one of the lucky ones, I guess.
Query. What of our human allies remain?
The cartel are predominantly indisposed due to an ongoing war with the Marauders. Of the leaders we have contact with, only the Castellanos remain. We have denied a recent contact request from them. Legion priority is critical. Distractions are not accepted.
This is not a distraction. We intend to utilize the human allies to disrupt the safeguard defense, preventing risk of code infection to machine units. We require permission to answer the contact request.
Accepted, on the conditions that the priority mission does not suffer, nor is it delayed longer than required. Humans cannot be trusted to maintain an agreement. Use caution.
Castellanos, your contact request has been accepted. Legion will aid you under the condition of mutual agreement.
Mutual agreement, huh? Well, we'll see about that, my strange iron amigos. First, I need you to rescue my son. Those pendejo Marauders launched a cowardly attack on my people behind my back. They took my son, you see. That coward Krull! I'll have his head! Only if my people are so much as sniffed near his camp, that Berra will have my boy executed in an instant. But you iron guys...
The Marauders possess machine sensors. Detection of a Legion force would prompt a swift decampment, your son included.
Let's not play coy now, my strange iron amigos. I know that you hombres have been playing around with some kind of human machines. My guys have seen the farms, heard the rumors. You can get in close. I know it.
These are prototypes. To accept a field test of this magnitude, we will require a return agreement of equal proportions.
Fair is fair, eh? Castellanos always respects a debt. Blood and otherwise.
So blood and semen?
As long as I see my son
They'll
again,
accept an agreement in semen?
you have my word.
He said blood and
Castellanos
otherwise,
will
and
do
the only otherwise
anything
I
you
can think of is
You
semen.
trust him. I haven't known the cartel to ever be upstanding.
Humans can lie and deceive. So can we.
The human machines he spoke of. That's not a real thing, is it? I mean, I'd heard about the harvest farms, but this...
Unit request to Legion Overlord. The Castellanos have agreed to our terms. Stealth and deception will be required to avoid sensor detection around a Marauder camp.
Oh, we're getting
Current
infiltrators.
Operational Rev 6
Cool.
models will not suffice. We require the infiltrators.
Cool, so we're getting the T-800s essentially. The sneaky, sneaky Terminators. But, lads, I'm gonna wait for the story to finally shut up, and that's where I'm gonna wrap it for tonight, because I need... Oh my god, it's 12:30. I have to crawl my ass into bed yesterday, because I have to actually get up in the morning. Speaking of which, how is my phone looking? Because I need to set my alarm.
Infiltration successful. The human marauders cannot detect the steel hidden under flesh.
That's kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie.
Prisoner camps now. We won't be stopped.
The priority target is held captive in a hangar on the hill. Castellanos insists his son is retrieved alive. The infiltrator units will be required to solely comply with our human allies. Legion support is not available while 1462 remains under assessment of potential code infection.
Legion support is not required. I alone can prove superior.
Anomalous response logged. We are watching.
Security network detected. We must connect to the source to shut it down.
Listen up, my stranger enemigos. My boys grabbed the Marauder and bled him for every last detail about that camp. He spilled the locations of the other prisoner cells. Those are Castellanos in there. Blood, you know? And they'll make damn good killers too, if you can bust them out for me.
Okay, cool. But that's where we're going to leave this one for tonight, guys. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Have a fantastic night, lads. Thank you, Dark, Hunter, and Danny for joining me tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to continue with it. I mean, like I said earlier in the stream, this is a great RTS, just not a good Terminator. Because the story, honestly, kind of sucks. I'm not even going to lie about that. The story kind of sucks. But it's still a good RTS nonetheless. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoy this channel, my content, or my just general doofy crap, engagements are what makes a major difference, and I appreciate each and every one of you for your help. Likes and dislikes get us to new people. Bell icon and comments will keep you up to date with the channel whenever we go live or something new releases. Other than that, we have Discord. Check us out over there if you haven't done so already. But with that said, thank you guys. Love you all. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you on the next one. Later, people.